Hey guys, Jeff here with Ghost Knight Gaming, and we are back with another review, but this time it's kind of just a first impression kind of thing. So I'm talking today about Dissidia Final Fantasy NT, the latest in the Dissidia Final Fantasy fighting game series. So I've had a chance to play a little bit of the game. I haven't dove into the story yet, so I don't have any judgments on that yet. That'll come later in a later review, but I've had a chance to play at least a little bit of the game, and I can kind of let you know what I think about it so far. So, big thing for it, the gameplay. It's a fighting game, so gameplay is essential. The game is grand and very dramatic. Like, I mean, you look at the combat, and the arenas are large. Movement is all over the place. Most of their focus has been on a 3 versus 3 system. I haven't had a chance to dive into any of the 1-on-1 or 2-on-1, 2-on-2 kind of stuff, but most of it is focused around 3-on-3. 3 versus either 3 players or 1 and 2 or whatever combination they're in versus 3 AI or 3 other players in the online combat. So the focus is a little bit more frantic at this point, mostly because now you've got multiple targets to deal with and multiple targets to deal with you. So now you've got to kind of keep aware of the surroundings a little bit more. The controls are definitely fairly straightforward to understand, but definitely difficult to master to start. So it's definitely going to be that kind of game where you're just going to have to spend some time getting better with the game. Either whether playing through the gauntlet to get used to playing against AI at various difficulties, or diving straight into the online combat and going and taking on other players at your various skill levels. So all of the controls are mapped into that controller fairly well, and I mean, it doesn't seem like anything is like overdone or overly complicated. It's just a matter of remembering what this does, what that does, and pushing the buttons at various points. So other than that, the gameplay is pretty straightforward. You go and fight the other guys, and the other guys fight you. They have 2 primary modes, and that's just the primary 3-on-3 straight-up melee, and then they have the, and I can't remember the title of it for the life of me, but basically it's zones, and you protect your zones while attacking the other zone of the enemy team, and basically getting that to work from there. So, not too bad, pretty straightforward. I dislike the AI versus the zone control battles so far. I'm not too keen on how the AI works. They're kind of, a lot of times, they're aggressive. They just screw off and go to the other zone, and kind of leave you holding the bag, kind of going, oh, so I guess I gotta sit back and protect because you guys won't. So, that's a little bit of a I'm not too fun with, but I haven't had a chance to dive too much into it because it kind of soured my first attempt at it. But that's okay. I'll play more of it later, and I'll be able to tell you more about that later. Alright, characters and story. The story is very, just, oh hey, these guys don't like you, these guys don't like us, and we're going to sit here and fight each other. It's a little bare bones at this point. Like I said, haven't dove into the story mode yet, so I can't make any judgment on that. It's a Final Fantasy game for me, so I mean, a chance to be able to play everybody from Warrior of Light all the way up to Noctis, and even Ramza from Final Fantasy Tactics is really cool. So it's got a decent enough roster. I don't know if they're doing DLC for it or not, and I don't know if there are any characters unlockable at this point, but I'm hoping that the roster even gets even bigger, especially either between DLC or stuff like that, because there's so many great characters in this game, and some of them they kind of toss in like, well, why did you put this one in but not this one? And I'm hoping to see that change as we start getting more and more characters added in, hopefully with DLC. So music, it's Final Fantasy music, guys. What can I say? I love the music. They've got the opportunity where you can set your own playlists when you're playing single player, and I think even in combat where it plays a particular set of music for you, so you can pick your favorite battle music from your favorite Final Fantasy games, throw that into a playlist, and away you go. They have arranged themes for all of the battle music, and I'm not seeing any downside to any of this. So you can get access to the originals and these arranged versions. It's just a matter of getting to it and unlocking all of it. So other than that, I haven't really dove too much into the online just yet. Still trying to get good. So I'm not gonna embarrass myself yet. But definitely also stay tuned to my Twitch, where I will be streaming the story mode at some point. Excuse me, at some point here I will be streaming the story mode, so if you guys want to actually see the gameplay for that, head on over to my Twitch channel, and it'll be linked down below, and you guys can actually see me playing the game itself and check it out, and check out the other games that I play. that's all I have for this one right now. Next week we're going to change gears a little bit, and I'm actually going to end up doing a book review. So hope you guys are in for seeing stuff like that. And if you guys have any games or movies or shows or books that I should read, let me know down in the comments below. And you know what? If it sounds interesting to me, I'm going to head on over, check it out, and you'll probably see me reviewing it on here. Or playing it on Twitch if it's a game. So stay tuned for that. Have fun, guys, and keep gaming.